You just heard about the history of Caribbean dance. Our next guest joined us to discuss the culinary traditions of the Caribbean. Hugh Sinclair, personal chef, also known as Chef Irie Spice. So thank you for being here today. Are you going to bring a little spice on the Paul set today?
I always bring spice with me when I go
Very
anywhere I
good.
go, but thanks for having me.
Definitely. So you are originally from Jamaica?
I am from Jamaica, yes.
And how long have you been a chef?
I've been a chef now for about 10, 11 years now. So graduated at Johnson & Wales, the culinary program there in North Miami.
Okay, well, explain to me what is the difference between the food from the Caribbean and the food from like Latin America. A lot of people think as long as you have rice and peas, it's the same.
Well, I would say there is a difference between, Caribbean food and I would say, South American food and even, foods that's here in America. Main differences, I think, is the type of spices and how we season foods back in the Caribbean versus, some of the South American countries, and definitely here in the United States. For us, seasoning plays a very huge part in the foods that we eat. And there are a lot of similarities as well. You mentioned rice and peas, rice and beans. Pretty much in all Caribbean countries that I can think of, there is a rice and beans dish.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I have a lot of friends from Haiti, and of course one of the most popular dish from Haiti is a griot.
The griot.
Can you explain to me what is griot? And
griot basically is pork that's cooked till tender, and then it's refried or fried till crispy, and that's served with plantains and spicy relish made from cabbage, carrots, and scotch bonnets and vinegar and stuff like that. So that's a combination of those three together makes a very sumptuous meal. So if you've never had griot, I definitely suggest that you go try it for sure.
For all the Haitian out there, it's like banane pesée, riz collé, and griot. It's the best.
Good.
What about Jamaica? I know ackee and saltfish.
Ackee and saltfish are a national dish. We're probably, I think, the only country in the Caribbean that actually loves to eat ackee. And the combination ackee and the salted cod together, and of course, if you have some dumplings and stuff like that,
In the green banana and
most
everything,
definitely.
yes.
So definitely a great breakfast dish. But pretty much, if you like ackee and saltfish, you can eat ackee and saltfish pretty much any time of the day you want. So now, of course, the saltfish, was made, the preserving of fish, through the salted method. Now, might not be, I guess, used as much, because there's such an abundance of fresh fish now. And the only reason why it was salted in the beginning, it was just to preserve it, back when the slaves came and when it was introduced to us, through the Spaniards, and you see that method in Italy and the Mediterranean, where that's used as a preservative way to preserve seafood and stuff like that.
Well, let's talk about desserts. Something delicious from the Caribbean are the fresh fruits, and I know you brought something with you today that I love personally, and it's mango season, so I'm very excited.
Yes, this happens to be one of my favorite fruits to eat, mango.
Yes.
And I just recently attended mango conference here in Fairchild Tropical, and growing up, just eating this during the summer, this is something to look forward to.
Yes.
But growing up, I never, saw this as something to cook with. It was something that you just ate, because there's such an abundance of it on the island. Now that I'm a chef, you find this in desserts, you find this, in salsas, you find this in sauces, and it's, coming from, an island rich with flavor and spices, combining spices, with fruits, is a wicked thing.
Definitely.
It's a wicked thing.
Definitely. Well, mango definitely like top every other dessert. I love chocolate cake, but as soon as I eat a mango, for me, it's the best.
Most
but we know
definitely.
we talked about like Haiti and Jamaica, but we have like dish from Trinidad, you have roti, you have bacon shark, you have fish, you have a dish from Guadeloupe, and so many more.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we are almost out of time.
Okay.
So if you go to the website, I think we will put some pictures of beautiful dish that you have been doing in the past.
Yeah, ackee and saltfish, the griot, the boiled fish, and fungi from the Virgin Islands. Like you said, the roti.
Well, you have to come back soon and bring us some of this delicious food. They would love to taste that.
I would love to. Love to.
Well, thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you.